interessantissimo è mentre guidavamo verso la Lindun Castle abbiamo trovato un piccolo posticino con qualcosa di aperto, quindi intanto ci siamo fermati e c'era un negozio molto costoso con delle stoffe, un posto dove facevano pottery, quindi vasi, questa signora che faceva i vasi l'abbiamo vista lì all'opera, e invece un altro negozietto molto carino con lana, materiale per filati, e questa signora praticamente è stata gentilissima, ci ha fatto vedere come si trasforma la lana della pecora in un filo di lana, e adesso vi facciamo vedere qualche spezzone di questo meccanismo, spiegato peraltro molto bene.
This is, you can feel it, it's not very soft.
Yeah.
It's quite scratchy. So our sheep here are, you know, the white sheep that you see. We have white ones and we have the white with the black. So the white ones are okay. The black ones are great for making string. So
diciamo stringhe corde, facci.
yes, like cord. Yeah, exactly. So not great for turning into, you know, anything else. This would be fine for like socks or hats. You don't want that next to the skin, it'll be horrible. So there's other sheep that are very soft, but this is not one of them. And so I'm just putting this on here. Bart, could you bring me my my hammerhead? So what I'm trying to do is I'm adding. So this is also from the sheep, but this has been prepared in a different way and colored, and this is from a different sheep. And silk has been added, and bamboo.
C'è aggiunta seta, del bambù.
Yeah, so this is nice to wear. You can have that next to you. It's okay. So to make this softer, I am adding some of this.
Li unisce.
Yeah, so I'm going to make my own yarn. So rather than buying it, this is my own.
No.
My own blend.
Miscuglia, no? Di lana e altri tessuti.
So I'm just going to add a little bit, hoping that it will make it a bit softer. I'm combing them out and mixing them at the same time. And it's a bit like doing your hair. But this is painful.
We've been driving along and seeing all of the ships, and my wife asked me, but how the wool becomes...
How does it become wool?
Yeah.
So this is a good way to show you. So this is still done in the same way that it was done hundreds of years ago.
È fatto nello stesso modo in cui viene fatto centinaia di anni fa.
Wow.
There's no difference.
Come fa da così a fare diventare poi quello?
So I just keep doing this till I'm happy with the way it looks and the way it's mixed.
Lo fa fino a quando è contento del modo in cui è miscelato e di come cambia esteticamente.
Then I will roll this up.
Come questi, no?
Okay, and mind my fingers. In the old days, we're talking the first wool that was made into yarn is about 30,000 years ago.
Wow.
It's a long time.
30.000 anni fa è stata fatta per la prima volta la lana trasformata in filo di lana.
So basically from when we used to kill animals to wear the skin, to the first people that discovered they could turn it into yarn, because then you can weave it into cloth, and then you can wear it. And you can make it into sails for boats, which meant like the first Vikings were able to come and invade Scotland. If this hadn't been invented, they would never have been able to invade Scotland. The Egyptians wouldn't have had their clothing.
Oh, dici, i vichinghi non sarebbero essere capaci di invadere la Scozia se non avessero inventato tessitura per poterla trasportare nelle barche, perché tu l'animale lo ammazzavi, facevi la lana e poi lo potevi tessere e indossare con un capo, no?
So the Egyptians, for example, we know that they had their spinners, the people who made the yarn, they were like worshipped like gods because they were able to make something that everybody needed. But they used to use
idee che potevano fare queste cose.
they used to use this. And so it's the same principle. I'm not going to show you, but basically you hang it and you do it like this. And so you can imagine the first shepherd 30,000 years ago. We have found not the sticks, but we have found these made out of stone. And they have been carbon dated to 30,000, which is why we know from the Andes.
Ok, dice nelle Ande avevano trovato queste cose fatte di pietra rotolate, non tanto le bacchette ma quelle.
So you make it like that, and then at some point somebody discovered that you could put it like that,
Qualcuno
and
poi
then turn
poteva
it,
mettere così e girarci attorno in modo tale che veniva più facile.
and that somebody was Da Vinci.
Da Vinci.
Yeah.
È stato.
So now I have my little bit of that. So you can imagine in the old days it would have started with just taking that, and you start turning it on your leg, and you're like, oh, if I have it like this, it breaks, right? But if I start turning
rotola, ma
it,
se tu lo rotoli praticamente non
that's
tiene.
strong. So the first person, minding his sheep would have thought, oh, that's an idea. So he would keep doing that, and they make string, and then they realize if I put a weight on it, it will be better. And then, I can do that with a stick, and I can do it this way. Yeah, turn the stick, and this will turn. And then obviously...
perché devi rotolare e tirare nel frattempo.
So obviously, once they discovered that if you use the wheel, it was done by hand.
Certo, prima di sapere la ruota era fatta a mano.
Then somebody decided, well, if you use your foot and turn the wheel, that's even better. So I'm just going to take this now and I'll show you what happens. So basically what's happening is as I'm turning, just show you what happens here. So as I'm turning, I'm stopping it from working basically. So can you see how that is? That's just building up here. So what I want is for that to continue into here. So and it's very much foot-eye hand coordination and feeling. So I'm feeling how thick or how thin I want this, and also how much twist I want to put in. Do I want a lot? Do I want a little?
Stiamo per arrivare all'Eliandunan Castle, che penso che sia il castello che mi piace di più a livello scenografico.
sono delle scacazzate di... Cos'è? Gabbiano, pulcinella di mare.
Gabbiano, malefico. Voglio supermercati.
Non c'è supermercato, c'è shop.
Io ho avuto la mia catena, ho avuto Billa, ho avuto Tesco. Ancora non ho niente.
Momenti in cui vedi uno Spar e ti emozioni, perché forse c'è qualcosa da mangiare. Siamo col frigorifero vuoto. Ci prepariamo ad arrivare all'isola di Skye con questo clima tetro e un odore di oceano. Io mi do all'arte e qua c'è chi mangia. Ufficialmente non ancora, tra poco saremo sull'isola di Skye, la terra del whisky torbato. Non so se mi faranno fare il giro del whisky perché i bimbi non li vogliono, il giro delle distillerie. Devo uscire una distilleria. La maggior parte delle distillerie di whisky mi piacciono all'isola di Islay, ma è troppo distante, abbiamo capito che non ci possiamo andare. Siamo sul ponte e di là c'è Skye Island. Siamo a Skye e non piove.